A very welcome to all of you in S.St. June. Students, today we are going to start the next topic of our chapter for air, and the topic is weather and climate. In our previous video, we have studied the topic that is atmosphere, its layer and structures. So today we are going to start the second topic of the chapter, that is weather and climate. In this, we will see 5 major subtopics. These major topics are, as you can see on the board, that first is temperature, second air pressure, third wind, fourth cyclone, and the fifth is rainfall. Students, these are also the factors which are affecting to our weather and climate. So now we will see the introduction of weather and climate, and then after that we will see how these 5 things, that is temperature, air pressure, wind, cyclone and the rainfall, how these 5 factors are affecting to our weather and climate. So let's start. Students, as we are always using the weather and climate for a same manner, but the weather and climate both are the different thing. हम जो weather और climate को सिमिलर वे में यूज़ करते हैं, ये दोनों ही दो अलग अलग चीज़ें हैं. How? Let's see what is weather and what is climate. So, as you can see that what is weather? Weather is a atmospheric condition on a small area over a short period of time. Meaning to say that जो weather है वो एक ऐसी कंडीशन है एटमॉस्फेयर में जो एक दिन में कई बार चेंज होती है. इट इज़ चेंजिंग मैनी टाइम इन अ डे. As you can see nowadays, it's a rainy time. So the weather, sometimes it is sunny and sometimes it is windy and sometimes it is raining. So we can say the weather is changing many times in a day. While if you can see the climate, what is climate? Climate, as you can see, that climate is the average weather condition. That means climate is not weather, it is a weather condition of a large area over a long period. Means if you can see, the weather is changing many times in a day, but the climate remains same for a long time. So climate is the average weather condition of a large area over a long period of time spanning 25 to 30 years. So we can say the climate is not changing very quickly. The weather is a condition which is changing into climate. Means climate हमेशा क्या रहता है? सेम रहता है, और जो weather है वो चेंज होता रहता है. For example, if you can see the climate of our country, that is moderate climate. Moderate means not so much hot, not so much cold. ना ज़्यादा गर्म है ना ज़्यादा ठंडा है. It is like humid climate. Getting? So next thing is that if the climate of our country is moderate, so what is weather? Weather means if in a large area we will divide into small parts. Like if we will see in our state. In our state there are 13 districts, but every district is having a different conditions. How? If you can see in our city, Halwani, if you will see, the climate is little bit hot and moderate, but if you will go to Nainital side, so what is the climate of Nainital? It is cold. So when the rain is there, so what you will say? It is rainy climate? No. what you will say? It is rainy weather, not climate. Okay. So now I think so you have understood that what is climate and what is weather. Again, I am explaining to you what is climate and what is weather. Let's see. Now, let's see what are the factors which are affecting to weather and climate. So, first of all, we will talk about the temperature. So, first is temperature. The first factor which is affecting to our weather and climate, that is temperature, because the temperature is showing the hotness and the coldness of the weather. Means in a day, if we will see, the temperature is not same. If morning time it is little bit cold, so in the daytime it can be hot. Okay, and the temperature is not same. As you can see, the weather is changing day by day. The temperature is also changing in a day many times. So how it can be changed? Let's see. Students, the temperature which you feel, it is the temperature of our atmosphere. So what we can say? It is changing daily. Yes, it is changing daily, but it is also changing season by season. How? If you will see the seasons in our country, mainly there are 3 seasons. One is summer, second rainy, and the third is winter. Okay. So, if you will see the temperature of summer days, it is more than 30 and it is between 30 to 45 degrees. Okay, so it is the first condition of temperature, that is the hotness of temperature. Second, in the rainy season, the temperature may be moderate, means it can be decreased or it can be increased. But if you will see in the winter days, the temperature is decreasing so much. So what we can say, the temperature is changing day by day and the season by season. So students, here is one most important thing which is affecting to the temperature. Means there is a condition, or we can say the factor which is influencing the condition of temperature, and it is known as insolation. What we call it? The factor which is affecting to the temperature, it is insolation. What is insolation? Insolation is a condition when the earth is absorbing the heat of sun. Getting? जब जो अर्थ है वो सन की हीट को एब्जॉर्व करती है, तो हम उसे क्या बोलते हैं? इंसोलेशन बोलते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इफ़ यू कैन डू अ एक्सपेरिमेंट, टेक अ प्लेट फ्रॉम योर किचन एंड पुट इट इनटू sunlight. Okay, what you will get? After 5 or 10 minutes, it can be hot. If you will touch the surface of that plate, it can be hot. Okay, so what is that? That means that plate has absorbed the heat of sun. Okay, so the condition that when the plate has absorbed the hotness of sun, it is known as the insolation. Getting? The same condition we are facing for our earth. So what is the definition of insolation? Let's see. Insolation, the incoming solar energy received by the earth is called insolation. Means जो सोलर एनर्जी अर्थ के थ्रू रिसीव की जाती है, सन की एनर्जी जो होती है, सोलर एनर्जी, उसे हम क्या बोलते हैं? इंसोलेशन बोलते हैं। ओके, सो ये इंसोलेशन की जो प्रोसेस है वो कैसे वर्क करती है? लेट्स सी थ्रू अ पिक्चर।
The amount of insolation decreases from the equator to the poles. Therefore, places situated close to equator are hotter than places situated close to poles. The insolation is greatest when the sun is directly overhead, that is around noon. When the sun is lower in the sky, the sum amount of solar energy is spread over a greater area of ground surface. So, insolation is lower.
So I hope students now you understood why the poles are covered with snow and why the equatorial countries are very hot, because it is due to the condition of temperature and the condition of insolation. So now let's move to our next topic, that is air pressure. So what is air pressure? The air pressure is the weight of air, means जो air का weight है, which is pushing down on a unit area on the earth's surface is called air pressure or atmospheric pressure. यानी कि जो air का weight है, जब वो पर्टिकुलर एरिया पे अपना वेट पुश करता है तो उस एरिया को हम क्या बोलते हैं? उस एरिया पे जो प्रेशर लगता है सरफेस पे, उसे हम बोलते हैं एयर प्रेशर और एटमॉस्फेरिक प्रेशर. सो लेट्स सी थ्रू अ पिक्चर हाउ इट इज डूइंग इट्स वर्क. So students, let's see through this picture that what is air pressure and how it is working.
Students, the pressure of air is measured by the barometer, and the unit in which it is measured, it is millibar. The normal atmospheric pressure at sea level is about 76 centimeter of the mercury column in the barometer. As you can see in this picture, the arrows are changing their conditions. Why? Because these arrows are showing the direction of the air and its pressure.
So let's start our next factor, that is wind. What is wind? Wind is only wind? No. What? The movement of air from high pressure area to low pressure area is known as wind. So what is wind? Let's see. Wind. The movement of air from high pressure area to low pressure area, low pressure area is called wind. ओके, जो एयर का मूवमेंट है वो हाई प्रेशर एरिया से लो प्रेशर एरिया की ओर जब होता है तो हम उसे विंड कहते हैं. क्या कहते हैं? विंड. ओके, सो हियर वी कैन सी वन थिंग दैट विंड एंड एयर both factors are correlated with each other. Okay, what is the movement of air pressure? The movement is known as wind. ओके जो एयर का प्रेशर जहाँ को मूव करता है तो उसके थ्रू जो एयर चलती है उसे हम क्या बोलते हैं? विंड बोलते हैं. गेटिंग? सो स्टूडेंट्स, इफ यू विल डिवाइड द टाइप्स ऑफ विंड, वी कैन डिवाइड द विंड इनटू 3 parts. These are the permanent wind, second the seasonal wind, and the third is the local wind. Again I am repeating. First is permanent wind, second the seasonal wind, and the third is local wind. So students, what is permanent wind? If you can see, the permanent wind is blowing in a same direction throughout the year. Means the जो permanent wind होती हैं वो पूरे साल भर सिर्फ एक ही डायरेक्शन में चलती हैं. Getting? So what are the example of permanent wind? And what are the seasonal wind? If you will see the seasonal wind, as you can see, the name is seasonal. So the wind which is changing its direction according to the season, यानी कि सीजन के अकॉर्डिंग जो विंड अपनी डायरेक्शन को चेंज करती है, दैट इज known as the seasonal wind, as you can see in this given picture. And what are the local winds? The local winds are blowing in a short period of a season. Means these are not blowing on whole year or whole season. Means a short span of a season these are blowing. As we can see a simpler example, that is Lu. Lu is not a seasonal wind, it is a local wind, because the summer seasons we are getting in more areas, but the local wind that is known as Lu, it is not similar in all areas. So what we can say, the local winds are blowing in a short time duration in a season. ओके जो लोकल विंड्स होती हैं वो पूरे सीज़न या फिर पूरे ईयर नहीं चलती हैं, यानी कि वो ना परमानेंट है ना सीजनल है, लोकल है. वाई? बिकॉज दीज आर ब्लोइंग इन अ शॉर्ट टाइम ड्यूरेशन इन अ सीजन. ओके सो स्टूडेंट्स, if we are talking about air pressure and wind, so how we can forget to the cyclones? I hope you have listened the word cyclone in many time. In some countries we are saying it hurricane, in some countries we are saying it Katrina, and different names the cyclone is having. In our country it is known as chakravat or cyclone. So what is cyclone and how it is doing its work? So what are the disturbance which are occurring through the cyclone? We will see. So for that, first of all, we will see what is cyclone. So cyclone is having its two condition. One is clockwise and one is anti-clockwise. The cyclone is moving in the northern hemisphere in anti-clockwise. Okay, and the cyclone is moving in the southern hemisphere in clockwise direction. जो आपका साइक्लोन है वो नॉर्दर्न हेमिस्फेयर में एंटी क्लॉकवाइज मूव करता है, और जो साउदर्न हेमिस्फेयर होता है उस पे वो क्लॉकवाइज मूव करता है. सो वी विल सी व्हाट इज साइक्लोन. सो लेट्स सी व्हाट इज साइक्लोन. Cyclone is a small low pressure system with wind which is blowing anti-clockwise and clockwise. Anti-clockwise in the northern hemisphere and clockwise in the southern hemisphere. Okay, सो व्हाट वी आर सेइंग, जो साइक्लोन है वो एक छोटा सा स्मॉल जो छोटी सी कंडीशन है जो कि लो प्रेशर सिस्टम, जिसमें जो विंड होती है वो हाई प्रेशर में नहीं होती है बल्कि लो प्रेशर में होती है, जो कि किस तरीके से घूमता है, या तो एंटी क्लॉकवाइज घूमता है और या फिर क्लॉकवाइज घूमता है. दैट इज मूविंग एंटी क्लॉकवाइज इन अ नॉर्दर्न हेमिस्फीयर एंड मूविंग क्लॉकवाइज इन साउदर्न हेमिस्फीयर. Here I am giving you a case study through which you can understand how the cyclone is moving and what are the disasters or damages which can be occur through the cyclone. So let's move to our next topic, that is rainfall. So students, what is rainfall? Rainfall is a condition through which the condensed water can fall down to the ground. Means जो रेनफॉल है वो ऐसी कंडीशन है जिसके थ्रू जो हमारा कंडेंस्ड वाटर होता है एटमॉस्फेयर में, क्लाउड्स में जो जमा होता है, वो हमारी अर्थ पे गिरता है, जिसे कि आप इस पिक्चर के थ्रू समझ सकते हैं. यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड थ्रू दिस पिक्चर व्हाट इज़ द रेनफॉल एंड व्हाट इज़ द प्रोसेस ऑफ rainfall. So let's see the types of rainfall. There are three major types of rainfall. These are cyclonic rainfall, the second is relief rainfall, and the third is convectional rainfall. So how these rainfalls are occurring, we will see through the pictures. So students, as you know, the rainfall is a very important process for our environment and our weather conditions. So here the chapter is complete. Hope you understood this. In our next video, we will see history chapter number 4, that is the Mughal Empire. So for that, keep watching S.St. Zone.